Hey guys, so today's video is going to be another makeup tutorial, and it's going to be on this look, obviously, that I have right now. And I used mostly naked products from Urban Decay, so it won't be like difficult to recreate or anything. And you can definitely find drugstore alternatives for all the colors that I used. So in terms of like my face, I mean not my face, my eyes, it's all kind of Urban Decay. So that will be easy to do. And as you can tell, I'm really glowy because I've been obsessed over highlighters lately and it's not healthy. But yeah, I love the way that it came out. It's kind of like a warmish, kind of purple, like light purpley grayish smoky eye. And yeah, if you guys want to learn how to recreate this look, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start off by applying the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer in Nude. And if you're wondering why it looks like this, it's because it's a sample. I don't even know where it's from. It's either from my Naked 3 palette or from somewhere else. It could be from my Vice palette. I don't remember if the Vice palette came with it. I will be using my Naked 3 palette today, and we are going to go in with, I think, this shade right here. I'm going to use a Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush to apply that. And actually first I'm going to apply my crease color just because it makes it easier that way. So I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to take the shade Nooner. I'm gonna put that all up in my crease. This is like honestly one of my favorite colors to put into the crease because I feel like it's such a nice like mauvey nude shade that it like goes with practically any look, and it kind of like warms the look up. It's not like super warm like soft brown from MAC or anything, but it definitely does warm the look up and I dig it. I'm gonna put that all over my lid. And I'm gonna leave the outer corner, I mean like the inner corner where my tear duct is, I'm gonna leave that without any color for now because we're gonna go back and highlight that area later. So yeah. Now I'm just kind of gonna blend this out a little bit before we continue. And I'm gonna actually take a more precise blending brush. This one is from Sephora. This one right here. And this is from the It's Judy Time palette. And I'm not gonna go in with a lot, just a little bit. Kind of tap off all the excess. And put that right in the crease just to kind of warm up this look a little bit more. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with Limit, which is just a little bit lighter than Nooner. It looks like that. And I'm just gonna kind of put that on top just to kind of make it a little bit lighter and more blended because I don't want it to kind of overwhelm the eye and make me look like I'm sick if I have like too much warm tones. Mix of Hustle and Creep from the Naked 1 palettes, and I'm just gonna shove that into my outer corner. And that is going to be like our little smoked out part. So I'm just taking like a little bit. I don't want to like overdo it. Just very tiny. Trying to tap all of that off because it's going to get real dark real quick. And you don't want to put too much of the darker shades because you can always go back and add more, because if you put too much right away, it's just gonna be overpowering and you're not gonna be able to blend it out. In brush, I'm using the one from Sephora and just kind of blend that upwards. So I just went in and put this color right here. This is from my Marc Jacobs palette. A little bit over the top of that Hustle shade that we used, just to kind of brighten up the eye a little because I felt like it was like, I don't know, a little bit dark for me. And I'm actually gonna line my eyes with my favorite Makeup Geek eyeliner right now. And I'm gonna do, not a dramatic wing I would say, but Definitely gonna wing it out because you guys know, I mean, I always wing it out. This brush is like so stiff because I never wipe off the eyeliner from like previous uses. So I'm just gonna line it and wing it. Kind of like a dramatic wing, I guess. Not like super dramatic, but it's on the more dramatic side. So this is what they look like. They are gorgeous. I'm gonna hold them. Oh, just kidding. Or I'm gonna drop them. So that is what it looks like. I love it. So now we're gonna work on the lower lash line. And for that, I will be taking a brown eyeliner actually, because I don't want to over intensify it and kind of, you know, make everything black, black, black. So I'm going to take this one, which this is more of like a berry shade. It's not even like, I don't even know if this works. Like, I feel like it's like all dried out. So I haven't used it in a really long time. And like the cap is gone. It's like a disaster. This is from Stila, I think. Yeah, and this is the convertible eye color in berry. So I'm just going to take that and put that in my waterline and kind of like on my lower lash line a little because we're going to smudge it. The color that we used on our lid, which is Mugshot. And I'm just going to take that on a flat brush like this. This is from e.l.f. It's called a smudge brush from e.l.f. And I'm just going to smudge that color out. And I just think this creates such a nice, like, soft, smoked out look. Like, sorry, that's my phone. I just love how it looks. So I'm just gonna do the same thing here. Outer, like, corner of the smudging process, I'm gonna take that color and just kind of push that into my lash line, like really close to my lash line. Where is the brush that I want to use for this? This brush right here, which is like really flat, and I'm going to take this dark side color, kind of smudge it in there, and then take that and literally just kind of pack it on to my lower lash line. Very, very close to my lash line. Like, I'm keeping it super, super close. And I'm also not taking it all the way into my eye, kind of halfway. And just pushing that color in. Literally, I'm not even smudging. I'm just pushing it in. And that just makes it look even more smoked out, like really, really pretty. So that is it. And now we have to highlight that inner corner. So to highlight, I'm just going to take Virgin for both my brow bone and my inner corner. And this color is really nice because it's just like a really bright kind of pearlized finish. And I just feel like it looks good with any look. Talk-throughs are worse for me because I will just talk the whole time and the video will be redonkulously long. Like, I don't know when to stop. And then to highlight brow bone, I'm going to take that same color on like a, you know, fluffier brush. Oh, it just looks so pretty. Like, I just love this. And this color is actually a really nice face highlighter as well. If you guys don't want to go out and buy like a face highlighter, but you like the glow that it gives you when you highlight your face, highly recommend you just use an eyeshadow. That is literally like what I do most of the time because all the product is kind of on the bottom. And I'm going to kind of dip my finger in here because there's so much in there. If you guys can tell, it's like disgusting. It's like enough for my whole face what's in here. So I will just use that. Sorry, that's my phone that keeps going off. So I'm just going to kind of pat it into my skin. And I'm definitely going to need some more on this area because barely put any product. And I'm using my Beauty Blender as always. I mean, you guys know by now that my Beauty Blender is my life. Like, I do not use, I got it all over my lips. I do not use anything else to apply my makeup. Go-to has been this Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. I'm obsessed with it. I absolutely love the look that it gives. But you just have to be careful to not like ruin your makeup when you do this. It's so good. I love this. And once again, blend it out with that Beauty Blender. So when it comes to highlighting under my eyes, I like to use a different brush because I feel like it just blends out the product really nicely. And this is the Tapered Blending E40 brush from Sigma, which is technically made for your eyes, but I think it works really well for this because it just gets in there exactly where you want it to. And it just blends it out really fast and really well. So, see, it's all blended out. And it barely required any effort. And it just leaves your face so nice and highlighted. Let me know below if you guys have tried out blending your makeup like the way I am. Like using eye brushes for your face, because that is what we do here. And now we have to set all this because obviously it's summer and we don't want this to get everywhere. So to do that, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever HD setting powder. I'm just going to dip a foundation brush into it and kind of put it on top of that highlighted stuff that we just did for this area. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to just take a regular like powder brush, swirl it in the cap, and just kind of put it all over the face because we want it to stay on all day. And that is it. So now I'm just going to do my eyebrows really fast because I don't really like spend a lot of time on my eyebrows. And I don't even know if there's a point to show you guys how I do it because there's not much. So I'm using the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. I'm just kind of like taking it up there, and I'm kind of making my eyebrow look a little bit thicker than it really is, but just a tiny bit. I'm not like over doing it or anything. I'm just kind of like creating the shape a little, and then I go back and I fill it in with the NYX brow powder, which I think it's called Brow Cake, something like that. And that just kind of like elevates my eyebrows, makes them look a little better. So I take this eyebrow cake powder, and I take an angled eyebrow brush, and I go in with that darker color, and I use that to kind of fill it in so that it looks like my real eyebrow instead of just like a crayon drawn on. Avenue Princess bronzer, which looks like this. It's all beat up, and yes, in my other video I used the new one that I have that I got from the Ipsy bag, but I'm just gonna go back and use the old one because I have to finish the old one anyway. So what I do is I kind of, first of all, I take a brush like this and I kind of like stipple it on like exactly where I want it, and then I blend upwards because you don't want to blend downwards because that's not going to create a chiseled look. That will just do the complete opposite. So as you guys can see, kind of makes it look a little bit chiseled, a little bit bronzed up. And then I'm just going to take that bronzer, kind of press more heavily, bronze it up right here. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of it and kind of bring it down the bridge of my nose. That just kind of makes my nose a little smaller. I'm gonna go with my Beauty Blender and kind of blend that out a little because I don't want it to look crazy. And now we're just left with blush. Blush, blush, blush. I'm gonna go in with my favorite MAC blush, which is Full of Joy, and it's just a really nice like pink with, who keeps texting me? It's just a really nice pink that's kind of iridescent, and it's just gorgeous, and I'm hashtag obsessed with it. And I feel like it kind of highlights and makes your cheeks like glowy at the same time. So it just kind of doubles up as a highlighter for those of you that don't really want to go out and buy highlighters. I'm going to highlight my face because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm obsessed with highlighting my face. And I will be using the new highlighter that came in my Ipsy. And it doesn't have a name, and I'm very sorry about that. I will find the name and I will list it below because that's not okay. And we need a name. So I'm just going to take another foundation brush like this. And you guys are going to die when you see what this looks like. Like, oh my God. That is so glowy. I can't even. And I didn't even like dip the brush in like at all. Like I barely dipped it. I'm so happy I received this highlighter. Like honestly, I have been like obsessing over highlighting my face lately, and this is literally like the cherry on top for that. And I'm gonna take whatever's left, kind of bring it down under my nose, and then take a little bit with my finger and kind of put it right here. I feel like putting it right there just makes it look really pretty. So I am officially very glowy. I'm gonna have to tone that down a little because it's a little crazy. Just a little crazy. And now we're gonna go in with lipstick. Don't quite know what to apply. I'm gonna mix 2 soft matte lip creams by NYX. I'm gonna take London and Istanbul. And we're going to start off with London because it's darker. And I think I'm actually going to line my lips first. So I'm going to take this lip liner from, where is this from? From Milani, and this is in the color 03 Nude. I'm just going to line my lips a little. Not a little, I'm going to fill them in. So this is the completed look, and I don't know why I'm all crazy. And don't forget to spray your face with a setting spray because it makes all the difference. It makes your face feel so refreshed. I can't even, like, I cannot leave the house without spraying this on my face.